Hey, it's your main man, Relly Rails, and we are about to put this to work. Coming right up. What's up, what's up? It's your main man, Relly Rails. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone who subscribes. I appreciate everyone who watches. I appreciate all of you guys. So first and foremost, I want to let you guys know that. So without you guys support me, the channel wouldn't have the momentum that it has, and it wouldn't be going the places that it's going. So stay tuned. Got a lot of stuff coming in the near future. So, you know, today what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about tire pressure. I don't think people really think it's as important as it is. Now, it's not going to save you a gazillion gallons of gas, you know what I'm saying, you know, having the right tire pressure, but it will save you a small, I think maybe like a 3% increase in gas mileage or whatnot, something like that. So probably really not too noticeable to you, but my main thing with having the correct tire pressure is the correct tire wear. You don't want to be underinflated, of course, and you definitely don't want to be overinflated as well, because once you start getting overinflated with your tire pressure, then that affects with the contact to the pavement. So I don't think like the average car will probably be too affected by being a little overinflated. But for me, I like to have the proper PSI in my tires. Now, when I got my brand new 392, it only had like 25 miles on it, okay? And I'm pretty sure that came from a couple test drives and stuff like that, you know. But what I failed to do, and it's all on me, nobody else's fault, all my fault. I did not check the PSI once I purchased the car, or before I purchased the car and brought it home, and I've actually had it for a couple months now. And it just kind of dawned on me, hey, check the tire pressure. Don't ask why it took so long. I have no idea. Probably because I haven't been, you know, racing this car, you know what I mean, or anything like that. That's probably the number one reason. So, with the correct tire pressure, you know, your tread is gonna wear correct. You're gonna have good contact with the concrete, the pavement, and you're gonna also, you know, say, you know, it's gonna help you out gas mileage. So you don't want your tires struggling if they're underinflated, you know what I mean? So you just wanna have the correct tire pressure. So before any of that, you also wanna make sure that if your car doesn't come with a tire pressure monitoring system, you wanna pick up a small PSI gauge, tire pressure gauge from AutoZone, Advanced Auto, whatever. Pick up a small one, $2, $3, $4, $5. You know what I mean? They go all the way up to as high as you want to spend on them. You know what I mean? But me, I just picked a quick one up. It's only like $4.99 or something like that. And you know, it tells me what I need to know. Tell me what the tire pressure is. Now I do have the actual tire pressuring system in my car, but when I'm actually taking some of the PSI, I want to have this handy with me, and I don't want to have to go back and forth between the car and the tire. So I'm gonna actually, mine currently right now is sitting at about 45, and I think one is like 46, which is really high, but that's because that's the shipping tire pressure. You know, when they ship these cars from the factory, they'll put them anywhere between 45 and 50 PSI. That's just during the shipping time. Typically, your average dealer will bring it down to the prescribed PSI for that vehicle. And I'm going to actually show you on the car where you can find your prescribed PSI for the tires on your car, because my car is going to be different from somebody that's, you know, got an F-150 or F-250, or, you know what I mean, just different types of cars. You know, of course, all Chargers would be the same, and, you know, stuff like that. But so I'm going to show you guys exactly where you can find out the proper PSI for your tires on your car. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to show you exactly where you need to find, it's the same place on most all cars, so where you need to find a recommended PSI for your tires. Now, this is basic, not even mechanic, but basic car ownership 101. You know what I mean? It's certain things you need to know. You need to know about your tire pressure. You need to know how to jump a car. You need to know where your battery at, so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? So if you open up your car door, make sure I don't get too close. Oh, that's good right there. So now if you look right here in the door seal, you'll see it right there. See? You see it right there. Tire pressure. Front, and you see 32 PSI. Rear, and it tells you the tire sizes too. So if you're out trying to, you know, get some new tires and you don't know the size tire, just look right here. So mine is 32, should be 32 on all 4 tires. So like I said, right now I'm sitting at about 44, which is way too much PSI in the tire. So we're gonna take it down. Let me show you how to do it right now. Hey guys, so what I wanted to actually show you before I lowered the tire pressure in my tires, I wanted to show you my tire pressure monitoring system in the car. So as you can see right now, you see I have 45, 45 on the driver's side, front and rear, and 44 and 43 on the passenger side, front and rear. So that shows you that I am, in my opinion, well, in the car's opinion too, I'm over PSI, you know, so I need to take some of the PSI out so I can get down. So I'm going to be looking for about those exact same numbers when I use the manual tire pressure sensor, just so that I'll know maybe I might be off 1 or 2 or whatever, you know what I mean, so to help me better gauge it. So we're going to get back outside and we're going to go and let the PSI out of here, and we're going to come back in here and reset this, and then that way we'll be able to see exactly, make sure we're good on the 32 to 34 level as far as the tire pressure. All right guys, so first what we want to do, like I said, we got our tire pressure gauge. So we're gonna remove the stem cap, and we're gonna take this and you're gonna just put it up here on it lightly, and then you're gonna just press it firmly so you can get a good reading. And I saw myself that the reading was around 44. So I don't know how good you guys can see it, but I'll do it again. So we're probably holding it about 40. Yeah, it's about 44. So I think it was probably off 1 in the car. So just gonna take and let a little bit out. And so if you don't know how to actually let air out of the tire, sometimes you could use your fingernails if it's long enough. Mine wasn't long enough, so, but you can take this right here and just put it on lightly and just apply a little pressure and let the air out. And then I'm gonna check again, see where I'm at, okay? And just take it down some more. Check again, I'm at 40 now. Like I said, I wanna get out in about 32. I'm gonna do this on all 4 tires, but I just want to show you guys this one right here. You're gonna gain better traction when you get the right PSI as well. So let's see where I'm at. I'm at about 38. About 35, I think. Yeah, that's about 35. I think that's about it. I think that's about where I want to be at 34. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the valve stem cap back on, and I should be good to go. I'm gonna go up here, and matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna take you guys to the front with me so we can do this one as well. And of course, fortunately, my valve stem is upright, so it's not down and it's not out of you guys' view. So I'm gonna take the valve stem cap off, and first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check to verify. So we're about at that same place we were on the one back there, which was around like 44. So light pressure lets the air out. And we check. About 38. A little bit more. I think we are about there on this one too. So let's put the valve stem back on. So I just took care of the driver's side. So I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna go ahead and do the passenger side. And when I come back, we'll get in the car and we'll check and see where we're at. All right, guys. So after I took all, took the, what I thought was the required amount of air out of the tires, with the Dodge Chargers, Challengers, they're all the same. You have to, it'll auto reset by itself, but what you have to do is drive the car over 15 miles an hour for at least, I think it said 10 to 15 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this garage there. And excuse me how junky my garage is. And like you said, you see we're still sitting at like 45, 44. The same thing was that. So we're gonna, bend a couple corners to see if we can get this thing to reset without having to, you know, do too much. So let's see how long it's gonna actually take us. Zoom you out a little bit. I don't wanna, you know, be all up in your grill. And I'll keep my eye on it. And hey, for those of you that have Dodge Chargers too, oh, there's a Challenger right there. It's always good to see another Mopar, you know what I'm saying? Always good to see another Mopar. And you gotta throw up the Mopar hand, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't. Screw you, Jack. Screw you, Bucko. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I throw it up every time I see a, you know, Mopar or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, most people do. But except for that, Dick. I don't want to call him an idiot, but you know what I mean? I guess he just, you know, might be in his feelings today. I don't know. Maybe he a little intimidated by the Daytona 392 and he had a V6 Challenger, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get on that tip. Wow. So we didn't even go anywhere, guys. And it reset already. That's, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So now it's reading 36 on 3 tires and it's reading 35. Now, I'm gonna leave it like that because when your tires are warm, they read higher in PSI. All right, they read higher in PSI. Let's see what's going on around the street. So with that said, it'll probably go down to about 32 once the tires cool off. You know what I mean? And that's exactly where I wanted it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thunder, baby. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run a lap real quick, run a circle. There we go. Let's zoom out some more. Yeah, I love that sound, man. I love that sound. So, you know, everything, like I said, the tire pressure has, you know, reset. We got 3 at 36 and 1 at 35. I'm happy with that. I can deal with that, you know what I mean? I ain't mad at all. You know what I mean? Not at all. So, I'm gonna bend the corner, get on back to the crib, guys. And you know what? I think I'm gonna take this back way. And I'm gonna drop the windows a little bit so you guys can really hear, you know, panda, you know what I'm saying? Get busy, you know what I mean? I love the sound. Matter of fact, and that was just in eco mode thing. So I'm gonna go and put it in track. And this is when you open up the floodgates with this bad boy. So we're gonna drop the windows too and let this car turn. And you know what I mean? Like you can hear it just when I'm pushing, you can hear it trying to break traction, but you know, got that good traction control system up there. And less, like I can break it if I wanted to, but I could break traction if I wanted to, but I don't think I am right yet. I want to let that dude get a little ways down the street, because I know a lot of you guys probably already know with the Chargers is that they got this thing where it's called feathering the pedal, right? And what happens is if you feather the pedal right, it'll downshift a couple gears for you and you can hit it and take off. I've done it before to where I feathered the pedal and it dropped it and I hit and it doggone started spinning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if we can do that right here. I think that ain't nobody behind me. Let me let this car pass. Just a little back road down by where I live at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure the popo ain't back here. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need that. But man, it's like as much traffic back here is on the main road, so I'm just about to go ahead and just hit the joint, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can see what I'm saying about feathering pedal. Okay, well, not this truck, but after this car, I'll do it. So it's real simple. You You know what I mean? You hit it real quick. Watch what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like the car gets up so fast when you do that. I don't know if you guys seen on the analog speedometer, but man, like it's crazy. I'll do it one more time for you, and you will hear, listen to it downshift. Just like that. I love this car, man. I simply love this car. But let's get on back to the crib, and I'll chop it up with y'all when I get back. What up, guys? So we are back at the house now. Everything worked out just the way I thought it would. Actually, it worked out a little better than I thought it would, because I was going for to have the rear at 1 PSI lower than the front, and that's exactly what I ended up with. As you can see in this picture here, you see that the front are at 37 PSI and the rear are at 36. So I kind of didn't want to jinx myself in the beginning when I was doing it, but thankfully things worked out just like I kind of wanted them, kind of thought they should work out, you know what I mean? So everything worked out great. If you have any questions on tire pressure sensors or whatever, make sure you put them down in the comments. I mean, in the comments below. Put them down in the comments, and I'll get back to you. I'll try to be right on your comments. As soon as you hit me, I'll try to hit you right back. So, flying around. I'm bad, y'all. But so if you have any questions, comments, or if you know something that I didn't say in this video, please feel free to drop it in the comments below as well. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me. Smash that like icon, you know, hit that notification bell, because you'll be notified of all upcoming videos. So as always, it's your main man, Relly Rels, always 100, always solid, you know what I'm saying? So hey, stay tuned for the next one. The next review is on the way too. I'm up out of here.